Imagine pulling up to a stoplight in an electric SUV that looks like it could crush rocks for breakfast, then absolutely demolishing a supercar next to you when the light turns green, all for under 50 grand. Yeah, that's not a dream, that's the 2026 Rivian R2, and right now it's the most hyped, most searched, most pre-ordered vehicle heading our way next year. Over 100,000 people have already thrown down deposits. Forums are on fire, leaks are everywhere, and every auto show appearance has folks losing their minds. Why? Because Rivian took everything that made the R1T and R1S absolute beasts. Insane performance, legit off-road capability, that killer design, and crammed it into a smaller, cheaper package that regular people can actually buy. This isn't some vaporware concept. Prototypes are already ripping around public roads, and production kicks off in the first half of 2026. Let's start with the looks, because damn, this thing hits hard. Picture the R1S's boxy, futuristic vibe shrunk down to mid-size proportions. Those signature stadium-style headlights, full-width light bar up front and in the back. Oval Rivian logo glowing like it owns the night. It's aggressive without being try-hard, rugged but somehow cute at the same time. Rivian calls it adventure-ready. And one look at the approach angles, the underbody protection, and those chunky all-terrain tires tells you they mean it. You'll be able to open the frunk, the rear glass, and the tailgate separately just like the big boys. Perfect for camping or just flexing at the trailhead. Now here's where it gets stupid fun. Performance. The base single-motor RWD version will already embarrass most hot hatches, but the dual-motor AWD setup is the sweet spot for most buyers. 0 to 60 in the low 4-second range, plenty of torque to spin tires or climb ledges. Then Rivian drops the hammer with the tri-motor version, over 800 horsepower, 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. That's hypercar territory in a 5-seat SUV you can take grocery shopping. And because it's electric, that torque hits instantly. No lag, no drama, just violent forward thrust every single time you mash the pedal. Range? Rivian's offering multiple battery packs. The biggest one is targeting over 300 miles real world, with the standard pack still good for around 270. They've already confirmed it'll work with Tesla superchargers, so road tripping coast to coast just got way easier. Charging speeds are expected to top 200 kilowatts, meaning you'll add serious miles in the time it takes to grab a coffee. Step inside and it's pure Rivian premium. Massive center screen, secondary driver display, sustainable materials that actually feel nice. Recycled fabrics, open pore wood options. Seats look plush and supportive, rear legroom is legit adult-friendly, and cargo space beats most in the class thanks to the flat floor and that separate rear glass for sliding in long gear. The panoramic roof makes it feel airy and all the adventure touches are there. Built-in air compressor, multiple 120-volt outlets, even a removable Bluetooth speaker like the R1s have. Pricing is the real jaw-dropper, starts around $45,000. That puts it square against the Tesla Model Y, but the Rivian brings better build quality, real off-road hardware, and way more personality. You're looking at Ford Mustang Mach-E territory, Chevy Equinox EV money, but with the soul of something twice the price. For the loaded tri-motor with the Max Pack, yeah, you'll creep towards 70 grand. But even then, you're getting performance that smokes Urus and Cayenne turbo money for half the cost. Competitors are sweating. Tesla's Model Y is cheaper on paper, but it doesn't have the Rivian's ground clearance, wading depth, or that premium interior feel. The Koreans are sharp, but they don't turn heads like this. Scout's coming, sure, but that's still years out. The R2 feels like the first electric adventure SUV that doesn't force you to choose between fun and practicality. Bottom line, this thing could completely flip the script on the EV market. Rivian proved they can build incredible trucks with the R1 lineup. Now they're bringing that magic to the masses. If they nail delivery timing and quality like they promise, the R2 might just become the default choice for anyone who wants fast, capable, and cool without dropping six figures. So what do you think? Are you one of the 100,000 already in line? Would you go single motor to save cash, or tri-motor to live like every stoplight is a drag strip? Drop your config in the comments. Tell me if this is finally the EV that'll make you ditch gas for good. Smash that like button if you're hyped, subscribe Car Forecast with notifications on, because we'll be tracking every update as we get closer to 2026. Until next time, stay charged and keep the shiny side up. Peace.